Alright everyone, it's your boy Mike. Sick as a dog, but I'm still out here grinding. I went and picked up some stuff. I'll show you in the back of the truck. But what we're going to be taking apart today is these Trane air conditioners with the aluminum coils. I got this big one, which is, I don't know, I think it's a 15-ton unit, and I have two smaller units that are the aluminum coil ones in the garage. I'm going to take them apart in the video. I'm going to weigh the stuff up so you can see how much money you can actually make on one of these units. I might actually weigh the tin this time just to get a to see how much it is, because these ones are older. They don't have the plastic bottom. So everything you're going to get out of them is going to be recyclable, you know, for scrap. The newer ones have plastic bottoms, but all right, guys.
A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money.
All right, guys, so what we're going to be taking apart is these ginormous Trane units. These things are the aluminum coiled ones, like I said in the intro, and these things suck a lot of monkey scrotum. But anyway, as you see, they're the what we like to call the aluminum pipe cleaner ones. So there's very little copper on these, and these are aluminum through and through. There's no copper through these, so I usually cut them where it's soldered and ship them as they are. But we're going to be weighing these aluminum coils and everything. It still has a big sealed unit, still have an electric fan motor, but your copper is very minimal. Went and picked up this ginormous boiler. So like a 700 or 800 pound cast iron boiler. Has a copper coil in it. That stuff I picked up yesterday. But it's been raining and freezing rain out, so yeah. Trailer's filling up pretty good. And this was the unit out of that giant refrigerator. I found out when I looked at it that it was already cut, and I just pulled it right out. I didn't even have to do anything. So they must have had it drained, but the drain valve thing is off, as you can see. So they drained the system. He said it wasn't, the guy at the fire department, but all right. So I'll get in the garage here. I got the heat on. Sorry my voice sounds like I've been dying or like a 100-year-old smoker. But I get this door closed. But alright, these are the two units we're going to be taking apart today. So this one's a 98 model, and it's a 2000 model. I was trying to see how they designate what the size unit is. But you see, this is like a smaller residential unit, where that one out there would be considered a larger, or a medium to a large. So these ones don't have the copper coil, like I said, everything. But I want to rip them apart. All you need is a nut driver. I think it's 5/16. And to take these apart, all you need is a basic hand set, a socket set. And some of these nut drivers work great. What size is this? I never really even looked. 5/16 nut driver. And all you need is a drill or an impact. I use, mostly drills or impacts, smaller ones. Some of these I've had for years. I know I have my really tiny one. I have a small 12-volt set that I use. Matter of fact, where's my 12-volt? Oh, I think it's in the house. But I've had that one for years. And you can pick up, you don't have to have Makita or anything like that. Ryobi's work just as good. Yeah, people might laugh at you if you're on the job site, but, it's just like people who buy Snap-on tools. Spend $900 on a socket set, and the $28 socket set, it's not in here, it's in the truck. $28 socket set works just as good, and if it breaks, I can buy another one. I don't know. Some things you buy good all the time, like these bits, Makita, all the way. So, a little magnet in them. Focus. Alright guys, so I'm going to strip these apart. So if you're interested in seeing how much scrap value is in these two, I'm going to separate the copper from each one. So Come the fuck on! This one. There you go. Alright, so as you guys seen just from that, I sped that up. But that didn't take nothing to get that broken down. Couple screws on the sides. I just threw the fan motor over there. But some copper to nip off, which I'll do. Just a pair of cutters. Nip these little wires off, throw them in the bucket. That's not. But yeah, you see that whole thing is just floppy in there, guys. And the sealed unit in there, which I'll show you in a second. Alright guys, so I took it all apart. I have it all broke down, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you two little brass service valves. Not even a pound, less than a pound. So, that sucks. These have a little bit of aluminum tape on it. I don't really care. I'm throwing it in my number 2. You don't like it? You don't have to buy it. This is all the copper you get out of it. And I cut open this piece. You ever see any of these things? There's a little piece of steel in there I still got to get out. And they're full of all these like beads. Whatever, I don't care. But that's what's in them. I usually, if I put on a magnet it doesn't stick, I just throw them in the number 2. Remember, it's their job to catch the mistakes, not yours. So you got 4 pounds. I mean, it is what it is, guys. It's not a big deal. There's not a lot in these things. And then brass, I'll throw them in the brass bucket. That's the electric motor out of it. The fan actually just popped right off. But as you see, you got almost 9 pounds. So electric motor. Yeah, you can strip these apart, take the copper out of them. Waste of time. Don't even. If you like making 20 cents, go ahead. All right, now I'm gonna stop the video because I want to show you this. So these are the aluminum coils. They're starting to come apart because they're a pain in the butt. But I got the sealed unit. So I know my shop is dirty. I cleaned it last time before I did the video for you guys. But I've been so sick. I don't even want to do this now for you guys. But just for you guys, I will do it. Everybody's been asking about these train units. They suck. Big sealed unit. It's on there. And that's about 80 pounds, guys. This sealed unit. So there's a little bit of money there. I mean, that's $20 just in that piece. Holy shit, is that heavy. And now I gotta try to get these coils on here where they're gonna read. Because they're holed in the middle, so this ain't gonna read from. I can't even weigh this shit. Alright, pause the video, let me crush them. Alright guys, so I crushed them flat, which I probably should have in the beginning, but hey, this is movie magic on the fly. So you got 16 pounds of clean aluminum, and I'll just go as regular clean aluminum. So as you see, they suck. I'm not adding prices up. I tell you what I'm gonna get versus you. Something like that. I mean, it's not even 20 pounds. I mean, I think I'm getting 50 cents a pound or 48 cents a pound for clean aluminum like that. So every 25 pounds would be like nothing, $12. So as you see, the sealed unit on them is worth more than the actual aluminum coils in them. And you see there's not much copper. Not like the copper fins like these. We had a 9-pound electric motor. We had a pound of brass, 4 pounds of copper. I mean, shit. You got 10 pounds of, you got $10 worth of copper, less than $2 worth of brass. Electric motor, you got 10 pounds, you got $2 there. The sealed unit, you got 20, and that you got $12. And then the tin cont that I said I was going to weigh it up, it's just a couple panels, and there's the motor and the other piece that's got the, whatchamacallit on there, the fan, and that. And that's about it. Like, you don't get nothing from these train units, guys. I'm not even going to go any further. I mean, I'm going to rip them apart, but that unit's going to be about the same, maybe $1 or $2 more. So when guys are like, oh, I got air conditioning units, if you want to buy them, oh, $50 a unit, you ain't even going to break even on that shit. You're just wasting your time and money, man. I wouldn't even, I tell guys, oh, I only buy the big units. If it's one of those units, you tell them to shove it. They should be giving them to you for nothing for taking the other ones. At least there's no plastic. I mean, there was a little bit of plastic. And I did get a pound or two, maybe a pound of wire. There was nothing. Like the wire, this wire bucket's usually from stripping the air conditioners. I mean, I don't even get 60 pounds after a month of doing it. Like, it's nothing. Like, I think this is what came out of it. Like, that harness and a little, what the hell is that? It's like nothing. But yeah, guys, these units are not that good. We're going to wrap this video up. Sorry, stupid clock. Alright, guys, so in conclusion, those air conditioners, the aluminum finned ones, they're not that good. The ones like this are the better, obviously. This was an A-coil for one of those units, so out of the furnace units, you will make money if you get them. A lot of times you just get the condensers. All that pile there is from mini splits and stuff. This is all in copper. But yeah, you see that there's not a lot of money in them. Yeah, if you're getting them for free, strip them down because you're going to make out better. A lot of times scrappers won't let you dump the air conditioners. And it's good when you get them from the HVAC companies that are already drained and stuff, so you don't have to worry about it. Might be a little bit of oil in them, but whatever. But yeah, guys, I've been saying in these videos, I've been breaking down air conditioners. I want to do some different kinds, and don't go paying for these things. Oh, the guy wants $50 for it. You're not going to make your money. And these are the smaller ones. That bigger one out there might be another $25 worth. The fins are a little bit bigger. The cotton might have another pound or two of copper. The sealed unit is probably about the same, 80 to 100 pounds. That's what I usually get. That's what I usually weigh about on the bigger ones. But yeah, it's just not worth it, man. Like, everything is worth it. If you're getting it for free, yes. You just have your time, your gas, and whatever. And some honorable mentions, a good pair of lineman's pliers or dikes. Obviously a hammer. But what I was using to take the electric motor, a good pair of pliers. Vice grips. These are Milwaukee ones. Don't hate. I hate Milwaukee. Pair of channel locks. Take the little bolts off and stuff. A lot of these hand tools you guys all have or can easily buy. Home Depot, Lowe's has decent mechanic sets for tools, for like socket sets and things. The bit sets is where it gets expensive. It's cheap bits, torque heads and stuff. They usually just snap. I had a Cobalt set that my wife bought me for Christmas. And I brought it out here and I needed one of the small little torque sets for a faucet. I put it in there and put it on the drill. And as soon as it turned, it was like, tink. And I'm like, oh, it came right out. And I look and it just snapped. So you can't buy cheap fittings. Ryobi ones are not that good. I usually go with Makita and some of the better names. Milwaukee ones are good also. The DeWalt ones are hit or miss. I've had some ones that just snap. Some of their nut drivers, so you put it on and hammer it with the impact, just snap right off. But all right, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to try to get you guys some more content. I've just been deathly sick. I was in the garage the other day and I did these couple of units. But I got a bunch of dehumidifiers out there, regular house and window air conditioners, which I've showed you guys. Dehumidifiers, not a lot in them. But if you're getting them, you're getting them, man. You just got to make sure that you get somebody to drain them. My guy didn't come yet, so that's why I was working on these. I knew these were all drained. So when he comes, he's going to drain them. He said it'd probably be here today, but with the icy weather, who knows. But all right, guys, I hope you like this content, and I'm starting to feel a little bit better now that I'm working and moving around. I was dying this morning. I sneezed and blood came out my nose and everything. It was bad. But all right, guys, don't worry. I'm feeling okay. Just down and out, man. But I might have another video about something that's been going on behind the scenes in my life, and something that I found out that really, really, really hurt me over the years. And I've been wondering why things have been going the way they were. But it's not my health or anything, guys, so don't worry about that. But I stumbled upon a major, major problem in my life that I didn't notice, and something that's wrecked me financially. And all I have to say is stay tuned on that, guys. And remember, be smart. In this video, the next video when or a couple weeks when I put that video out about that, I'm going to go into more detail. If you guys watch this to the end of the video, this is some major shit. I found a couple other people that have the same problem and didn't even know it. And it's cost them thousands and thousands of dollars. So I stumbled upon a scam where they've been scamming people and you're not even knowing it. And stealing your money and wrecking your credit score, guys. So I've heard talk with a lawyer. I'm in talks with a lawyer and everything, guys. Just don't want to give too much away until I talk to the lawyer on Wednesday. Today being Monday. But yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video, and pray for me.